UtahGunExchange.com, the nation's patriot marketplace. Buy, sell, trade.
Is cutting things your thing? Watch till the end of this video to see Blade HQ cut some things.
I've partnered with Olight to bring you these videos and a special offer. Stay tuned. SHOT Show 2018, we're at White River Knife and Tool. We're back here with John. How are you, man?
Hey, welcome, Shane. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you for having me back. Now, we've got some updates to some of the stuff that you've had for a while, and also some brand new stuff. I want to talk about all of them, man.
Yeah, we'll start off with the Model 1 here, the knife that we started with back in 2011.
All right.
You'll be familiar with the Caper. It retails for $150. And that's our featured skinning knife. Mm-hmm. Then we released a Backpacker, which you're familiar with as well.
Yes.
Which retails for $90.
Yep. Nothing really in between, though.
Nothing in between until this year. We wanted to come out with something kind of middle price range. So we have a bolt-on G10 scale version, offered in orange or black textured G10. Those retail for $115.
Oh, yeah.
Or if somebody owns a Backpacker already and they want to get the bolt-on scales, they can order just the scale set kit from us as well.
Awesome. So the pattern of the knife, the pattern of the handle is all the same with everything that you've had.
Correct.
From the beginning,
yep.
So you can just get the bolt-on handle scale and it's good to go.
Exactly.
That's great news.
Yep. We've updated the sheath. As you know, this is the new Kydex sheath system. They got the belt clip that can be mounted in various configurations, 45-degree or horizontal carry.
Yeah.
And we offered these in Kydex or leather in the past. If somebody does have a leather sheath, now they can buy the Kydex sheath from the website as well.
I like what you did with the Kydex here. We've got a great little, it's a rivet point, but it's also kind of a little thumb ramp that I can push that out with.
Yep.
So very utilitarian, very friendly for sort of EDC use and basically anything, but well done. Well,
yes, thank you.
It's a very well redesigned sheath. I like it. Cool, man. So
moving on from there, something similar we wanted to introduce into our Firecraft line, which has been very popular for us this last year, is a smaller Firecraft blade, having some of the same features as the line. So we have this Firecraft FC 3.5 now. It's got the sharpened notch for striking a ferro rod, and everything in front of that is a nice 90-degree spine as well.
I noticed that.
Right here in the back of the blade, though, is still stone-washed, rounded.
Okay.
So that's not sharp.
For comfort.
So yeah, you're not going to have any sharp areas where your hand's going to be holding onto that blade.
Gotcha. What's this going to be retailing for in contrast against the rest of the Firecraft?
The paracord wrap version is $110, and the version with scales on it that you see here is $135. And those all come with ferro rod with the.
Will you do that for me?
My Micarta handle on them.
Oh, okay. Looks nice.
So that whole kit there would have a sheath system like this with the ferro rod also attached.
And tell me the price on this whole kit?
This one is $135 for this kit right here.
That's not bad. And the steel on it is?
S35VN.
Really?
Yep.
All that for S35?
You got it.
Dude, that's nice.
Got it.
That's not bad at all. I'm down with that.
So here it is shown piggybacked, for example, with the FC7.
Cool.
So that's the whole kit right there. If you were to buy both, combine them together. It's kind of designed to have a rig there. So beat up your FC7, use it, and keep this one super sharp for more delicate tasks.
I just noticed something you did that's kind of clever there, just pulling that out with one finger.
Yeah, this you can.
Since you can't get your hand around it when it's attached like that.
That's why the loop's on that back.
Oh, that's why.
It's real.
I was going to say it's a good aesthetic thing, but it's also kind of a little retention thing, but it's also a good way to draw that knife when it's in that piggybacked configuration.
You got it.
Nice, dude. We got some other really good looking knives.
Yeah, we have a whole new line designed by Owen Baker. It's 3 knives. This is an ATK, stands for the Always There knife. It's a little boot neck knife. It can go back in the sheath either direction. So if you take it out, you use it, you don't have to worry about which way it's turned in. It'll click back in there. The small game, which has been very popular this show. It's a nice palm swell, ergonomic handle shape there.
I can
get a photo on that.
Yeah, that's nice.
And this is a new material for us too this year. It's called Rich Light. It's like a paper-based, paper micarta, if you will.
That's what I was
very
wondering.
Stable.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that because I saw that on one of these other knives we're going to see in a second. But I was like, that's not like micarta. It doesn't feel like micarta. It's something new.
It's a paper. It's like a paper micarta. It's very rigid, very durable. It's used in musical instruments. They use it on X Games ramps. It's a waterproof material.
What musical instruments do they use it on?
Like guitar fretboards.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, I guess that makes sense.
Yep.
Cool.
We're using it on our knives now this year.
In place of rosewood. That's
Yep. So we have a standard red and black coloring option, or the maple and black scales as well.
Looks nice. Cool.
So
man.
then a little bit bigger Skinner is the Hunter. Also available with a leather sheath.
That's the leather sheath there, is it?
Yeah,
or
correct.
this is
Yep.
for that guy.
There's the Hunter in the sheath there.
Okay, I see it.
And we also have these all in our standard micarta versions as well, so you get it in green, black, or natural micarta as well.
Excellent.
Yep.
Good.
Then moving over here, we got our camp cleaver, one of our most popular knives of the show here.
Eye-catching.
Yep. Design kind of like a Nessmuck blade shape blended with a cleaver.
Yeah.
It's just a really cool tool for using around camp, whether it's working with wood or carving up potatoes or making food prep or whatever.
Right.
So that comes in a nice leather sheath, set up like that.
Store it that way, or hang it on a rusty nail in the cabin.
Yep, there
whatever
you go.
you choose to do.
Exactly.
I like it. And that one looks like 230.
230,
Camp
correct.
cleaver. All right. S35.
That's S35 as well. Yep.
All right. Nice.
Yep.
This is the one that I was really attracted to when I came over to the booth initially. That's a very classic looking kind of bushcrafty knife. Tell us about it.
It is. It's a 4.5-inch blade. One of our designs new for this year. It's designed to be just a no frills workhorse type blade. Some of the small details to notice in here is this top of the spine is rounded, still right by where your hand would be using it.
Yeah.
But we transition to a really sharp 90-degree spine the further out you go, so you can strike a ferro rod, still get good sparks with that knife.
Oh, great. I can see that. I can feel that.
All the fasteners in that knife have, of course, Loctited, and they have lock washers underneath them and perfectly flush with the top of the knife. So even though it's fasteners used to bolt the handle on, it's so smooth it feels like a perfectly contoured blade there and handle. So
little lanyard loop on the end there.
Lanyard loop in the back.
Yep.
And those come standard with this leather sheath with the ferro rod as well.
So I was playing with that earlier. It's got strong retention to it. Probably breaks in over time. Loosens up a little bit.
Yeah, when they're brand new, they got a pretty good amount of.
They're stiff. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
You want to start off stiff.
Yep. So then our ferro rods, like you can see here, they have this little elastic loop on them, so that can't come out of the sheath if you don't want to take it off.
Yep. Smart.
Yep.
Smart. So the Ursus 45. Ursus, you said Latin for bear.
Latin for bear. That's
For
right.
those of you that didn't know that, I didn't know that. But here's the sort of paper, what do you call it?
Yeah, that's the rich light material as well on that one.
Rich light, okay.
Yes.
Rich light plus micarta. Cool, so it'll be available, and is there a price jump for rich light, or is it?
Nope, all those are the same price.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All of them coming in at $225, looks like, for the Ursus 45, and that's with the leather sheath.
Correct.
And with the ferro rod?
And the ferro rod. The
ferro
rod's
rod.
included, correct.
So full package for, right on, man.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah,
So
thank
it's all looking good. I'm particularly happy with sort of something like this that's very budget-minded, like guys that want to get into a very nice knife for not a ton of money. That is now completely squared away. $115 for this guy. I just love it. I'm going to be picking up a set of scales for myself because I think it's worth kind of making that little upgrade to my backpacker, and probably one of these sheaths too. Because those are nice. I like them. Right on. John, thanks so much.
Hey, thank you for stopping by.
All right, really appreciate the tour. And we are at SHOT Show 2018, White River Knives. Thanks for watching.
Hi, I'm Holly with Blade HQ. This is my Mora companion, and my favorite thing to cut is stale French baguettes.